Hey, what's up guys? Phoenix here. This video is going to be another YGOpro Duel video, and this time it is going to be on a deck that has been requested for me to play quite a few times over the past, month and a half time period since this deck's concept was brought to light or popularized, and that is the Darklord Train deck. Now, I have a few Darklord variants that I do want to play, and people have been wanting me to play some Darklord variants and giving my opinions on them and things of like that nature and stuff to change around with them, seeing some like objective play strings and things like that. But this is the one I wanted to start with because I do have my deep love for the train archetype, just because of my own other hobbies, being a model railroader. Like the fact that there's actually train cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Just kind of tickles my fancy a tiny bit, as well as I like all the train variants because they're very simple in function, and they have an objective. They achieve it in the simplest way possible with just big beefy monsters and big beefy threats. The entire concept of the deck is to throw out big beefy things, meaty large problems, and that's just something I really enjoy about this entire deck archetype and all that. And the new Darklord cards are very interesting, and they pair seemingly pretty well with the train deck in this form. Now, there's not a lot of Darklord cards, well I say that, but there's like a solid 14 of them in this build, with triple X-Tab, which is your Destiny draw, triple Superbia, which is just your free +1 off of alter. You alter for Superbia, and then that gets back X-Tab, and then X-Tab can also copy the spell cards in graveyard. So there is that, and then your Darklord's Falling from Grace to be a non-targeting piece of removal that utilizes these cards. So there is an actual rather large chunk of Darkworld cards. There's just not a lot of Darkworld monsters because these are just the best ones that synergistically combine with the train cards in its way, shape, and form. But that's enough talking about this little part of the video. That's enough talking about this deck. I'm just gonna let its action speak for itself in the game. So let's just jump into the duel, shall we? Alright, so back into Checkmate Ranked I am finding myself placed. I can't seem to get my thing to work out here unless it somehow knows it's me and it shows my opponent that it's PhoenixFlareX, but it doesn't seem like it. But I've just been doing some light grinding. So what I get to do here is I get to Destiny draw straight out of the gate. Really, Max C on a draw card. All right. I mean, whatever floats your boat. So what I could do here is I can add. I could discard this, add Darkrane. I could special both. He'd get a draw, and then I could special Darkrane and then go into Gustav Max. But that wouldn't be really optimal. I could burn him for 25 by just normal summon specialing Ruffian Railcar as well. There's multiple different outlets. I think I'm gonna go with the Super Dora outlet, just because the Super Dora outlet guarantees the search here, and then also just allows me to have this loaded alongside the two traps. So we'll go with that. It also just seems inherently stronger. The only problem is that kaijus exist, and that is an existence that rivals many things in the game. But so Railcar here, we'll just add Night Express Knight, because the Night Express Knight can be normal summon next turn, which can get a Ruffian Railcar if needed. Who is texting me? Who is doing the texting? Blue Eyes. Okay. I'm okay with this. I've been playing against a lot of Darklords, actually. A lot of Darklord mirrors. Let's see. Hieratic Seal of Convocation. He's playing Hieratic Blue Eyes. Alright. Something that's rather off the beaten path. I can dig it. Special Tef knew it. I'm going to wait until he summons a Tum. Basically. That's a Sue. Alright, well, actually, what I'm going to do here is that whoa, that is an alarm clock that I have set that should not be set. But so this will resolve, this will special as normal out of his deck, and then special as normal out of graveyard, excuse me. And that that's right, that is an interaction. Damn, I forgot all about that interaction too. Well, at least I still got the strike. If I had remembered that interaction exists, then this would obviously just be a much different sort of thing, because it would just be much easier to cope with. But I can still strike this, so that's kind of cool and that's kind of nice. I probably will still get soul charged. It's probably exactly where this is about to go. Is soul charge? Oh, no soul charge? Alright. Okay, I can dig it. We can work with this. But so what we've got here is that I can move this to attack mode, and then I can normal this, get Ruffian Railcar, and that will allow me to get a Twin Twister Search in the end phase, or I could get Darkrane, and Darkrane would guarantee game. So let's go for that. Because if I get Darkrane here, then I still am capable of doing damage. So if I didn't go this route of play, it was to turn this to attack mode, attack for 32, then normal this main phase 2, get Ruffian Railcar. I can't do any more battle damage, that's why. And then make Gustav max, and then burn him for 2,000, and then 500 from the Ruffian Railcar. So it would be 5,700 total. Whereas this one, unless he has something like Gores, we have a potential to just outright kill him this turn through Gustav max as well. So move this to attack mode because this will be 52. With the Gustav max, it'll be 5,000 by itself, and then this is 32. So this should just be game, unless something stops the attack, like I've already said, because this will be 8,200. Because Gustav max does 5,000 by itself. I remember 2012 Hieratics. Those were the days. Thems were the days. So we'll just do this, burn him for 2,000, and we're done. So, alright, well that's pretty short. It's fairly short. Actually, I want to go check this replay and see what the rest of his hand is. Because I'm basically just doing that more and more often with these videos. Alright, so he's playing a lot of Hieratic cards, and that actually just seems really good, because if I hadn't popped that Sue, he would have been able to pop my other back row. Well, he wouldn't have been able to pop it, because it would have been a strike. But it would have triggered another Hieratic, because he has a set and Nebthet in his hand. So, like, he had some very interesting plays that he could have done, especially since he could have, like, normal to set, and then special Nebthet, and then that would have allowed him to make rank 8s there. But instead he normal summoned this because the trade-in needed to be live. So actually, what did he draw off that trade-in after I striked him? That's actually something I'm curious about. So we'll step this along. He drew Ancient Stone and Flamvell Guard. Okay, that sucks. But he is playing Honest as well, so man, this entire deck seems really cool and teched out. I'm actually kind of a fan. Might actually up. Now you're starting to ruin it. Claw of Hermos. I don't think that card is good at all. But this thing, Rainbow Karibo, acceptable. Not really the best, but acceptable. No Sage, which is interesting. I think Sage would probably be a good addition. I don't know. I might try this concept out, because I did do Hieratic Blue Eyes a while back, but I did a much different build that was a lot more streamlined. Well, not even streamlined. It was just a lot smaller of a package, and this has a much bigger package in it. And so that might actually be something that's worth revisiting. Potentially. But I don't know. That's going to just be it for this video, though. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to all the nonsense you usually do. Links are in the description of my Facebook, Twitch, and background music playlist. Links, if you want to use those, that is what they're there for. They are resources for you to use. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up to support my content. If you know some people that might also like my content, I encourage you to share my videos around to them and maybe encourage them to subscribe as well. Helping grow the subscriber base and the viewership base of this channel is, again, a fantastic way to show your support of what I do here. But let me know what you guys think about this deck, about this game, about this Blue Eyes deck as well. And ultimately, let me know if you guys want me to keep playing this, and I might move on to a pure Dark World. Higher pedigree this deck is. This deck is Darklords. If you want me to keep playing other Darklord variants, then definitely let me know. And let me know whatever one you might want me to play, whether it's pure, whether it's a different Darklord variant. I went with this one because I really like the train stuff, as I've already said, and something I'm more familiar with, and it seems more clear-cut in terms of what its end goal is. But I'm going to play a few more games with this deck, because this game didn't really show off the Darklord engine at all, other than just drawing 2 cards and unbricking my hand, but I digress. I will play some more games with this deck, but let me know what you guys think about this video and this game and this deck, like I've already said in the comments down below. As usual, thank you for your time, and as always, guys, take care.